Viewers and subscribers, today I want to talk about Beenie Man. I address Vybz Kartel, or I should have said clap back at Vybz Kartel, bragging about he's the king of the dancehall. Also, Beenie Man address Bounty Killer as well. And last but not least, I want to talk about loot and fire, a bona fire pan Buju Banton. You see me? So, first thing we're going to talk about is Beenie Man addressing Vybz Kartel. So, make we get into this story. Veteran entertainer Beenie Man has sought to address the ongoing debate on who is the current king of dancehall. Last week, incarcerated DJ Vybz Kartel was named the new king of the genre by Fox 5 New York News. He is one of the biggest names in Caribbean music, despite being in prison for years. We are talking about the king of dancehall, Vybz Kartel, the news reporter said. Fox 5 New York General Assignment reporter Lisa Evans then shared an incredible story about Vybz Kartel rise to fame in the dancehall industry and possible redemption as he awaits a verdict in his appeal trial. The feature reignited talks among dancehall fans on who was the current king of dancehall. While many argued that Beenie Man was still reigning, others said he was dethroned by the world boss. On Monday, Beenie Man revealed that does not feel insulted by the opinion of others about who is the king of dancehall. People will always be people and they will always say and do what they want, said Beenie Man. As a man will do 100% of work, cover all charts, collect all the awards, represent Jamaica 100,000,000% everywhere. Every time, me not have nothing to argue about because me remember when them crowned me king of the dancehall. There is no debate, none at all. There was nobody to say nothing. And now them a say Beenie Man or Vybz Kartel. And now it's a debate. However, that means something is still there. He continued before blasting social media trolls. Alright, viewers and subscribers, so Beenie Man nah give up him crown so easily, you see me? Even though most of the people them crown Vybz Kartel as king, Beenie Man still address it. And this was an interview where him go on, I think it's Zip or one of them radio station, the Zine, and him address the whole thing with Vybz Kartel. You see what I say? Beenie Man rate Vybz Kartel, you know, people, don't get it twisted, you know, but at the same time, him feel like him still reigning in dancehall, you see me? And when him say him cover all aspects of dancehall, meaning him do certain things where Vybz Kartel not do yet. So that's the reason why him say Vybz Kartel no forget the kingship. You see what I say? Grammy where him win, Vybz Kartel don't get that. We know say Beenie Man win countless of awards, and you see what I say, but people them say Vybz Kartel are the king, and to me a Vybz Kartel are the king. But we have to respect Beenie Man, and me can't stop say that Beenie Man do a whole lot for dancehall. You see what I say? And sometimes when me talk, I have to make sure say I think before me talk, because I don't want people feel like say I don't have no form of respect for Beenie Man. Beenie Man are one of the greatest artists in Jamaica. He might do it longer than Vybz Kartel. So for a man who do it for so long, still manage to maintain such a high status in a dancehall, we have to give him the respect. You see what I say? Them not call him Dr. Beenie Man for nothing. You see me? And Bounty Killer put out a post and him address Vybz Kartel and Beenie Man. Him say, yo, Beenie Man are the 1990s king, Zine, and Vybz Kartel are the 2000 king. And you don't know, say, a lot of people say, yeah, killer, you don't know, say, a real talk you make. So, Beenie Man still the king in a theme time, and Bounty Killer say a king will always be a king because Beenie Man never dethrone Yellow Man. You see what I say? So, in other words, Yellow Man is still the king, but Vybz Kartel is the current king. And then you're going to have somebody else that going to come in line. That no means that Vybz Kartel are going to lose him kingship. But when we talk about current in a 2019, would we really say Yellow Man is the current king? No. Would we really say Beenie Man are the current king? That's how where the argument start. You understand what I say, viewers and subscribers? Beenie Man think, right, or in his mind, him say him are the current king. But understand what Beenie Man is saying now. He must say for somebody come knock him out, or if be the current king, you have to do what him do. Kartel no win Grammy. Zine, we know say Kartel go up on Billboard more than one time. Kartel win certain awards. Zine obviously him couldn't get figure call it the awards because we know the situation. Zine, so Kartel still do things even though him locked behind bars. People them who cuss for Beenie Man I say him a still the king. I understand where I say. And the people them who cuss for Vybz Kartel I say him a the king now. I understand what una say. But Beenie Man nah let go the crown. No more ask uno a question viewers and subscribers. Uno feel like Beenie Man for just put on the title and say you are Vybz Kartel. You run the place now. You are the king. What do you think? Uno feel like say there's room for two current king. Bounty Killer say Beenie Man are the 1990s king and Vybz Kartel are the 2000 king, which means say Bounty Killer and make it known to Beenie Man say yo, a Vybz Kartel around the place now. Beenie Man never take that as an insult. Beenie Man even address Bounty Killer. So Beenie Man put up a picture with him and Bounty Killer on Instagram. Zane. In the caption, Beenie Man put kings, hashtag Beenie Man, hashtag Bounty Killer. And a person say at Beenie Man, at Bounty Killer, 2 columns of dancehall, enough respect to the king and the kang. Zine, so you know, say man say Beenie are the king and Bounty Killer are the kang. So you know, King Kang. You see me? And Charlie Black say, no stupidness no in that picture, yeah, you know. Best of the best who learned from King Beenie Man and Ground Godzilla, which is Bounty Killer. Alright, viewers and subscribers. So Beenie Man there, so I say yo, a 2 king in a dancehall and that are him and Bounty Killer. So you don't know say this is a shade immature at Vybz Kartel, cause guess what? Him not try to share the moment and say Vybz Kartel are one of the top king them or one of the top person them in a dancehall, I should have say. You know say him put Bounty Killer and say kings. You see what man say, because guess what? Him a make you know say a Bounty Killer him ratings there. Even though Bounty Killer feel like say Vybz Kartel is the current king, you don't know say Beenie Man now gonna agree with that, but Beenie Man take the time out to say, yo, Killer, you're the real king, me are the real king. You see what man say? So as me say, I basically a shade at Vybz Kartel, and people can't really expect Beenie Man for just give up him crown just like that. You see what man say? I give up the current title just like that because him still a DJ. But viewers and subscribers, when you think about this whole situation with Beenie Man and Vybz Kartel about who are the king. So now we're gonna see if Vybz Kartel are gonna respond to Beenie Man, and you know, I don't really know if this king thing are ever done. You see me? And Beenie Man obviously not ready to give up the title yet. You see me? And you don't know say Gaza fans them a beat him bad. I say Beenie Man bad mind. I talk about that's why him head migla pick out a whole heap of things people say about Beenie Man. But here what Beenie Man do? Beenie Man ignore the whole of that. Beenie Man still a tour. Beenie Man still a making money. You see what I say? But viewers and subscribers, honestly, the topic here, as me say, a Vybz Kartel for me are the current king. But me understand why Beenie Man say he must still the king. You see me? Even though Beenie Man is not reigning like one time where him have crazy amount of #1 or crazy amount of hits for the year, him still a do him thing and him accomplish certain things in a dancehall when enough people not accomplished yet. So me have to just understand that. Alright, so on to the next story. Lutan Fire says Buju Banton concert should be free. Reggae firebrand Lutan Fire believes that Buju Banton should have hosted a free concert instead of charging Jamaicans fans to kick off his Long Walk to Freedom tour on March the 16th at the National Stadium in Kingston. If it was Bob Marley in a similar situation, he would have kept a big free show by now and invited reggae artists currently and from his era to attend to bless up the occasion, Lutan Fire said. The real diehard fans been crying for you, praying for you, asking when they are going to see you. They can't afford a show at that cost. The people who truly love you may not be able to see you. This event at the National Stadium should be free no matter who spent to put it together. There should be a free show for Jamaica, and the rest of the Caribbean should pay. Here is the base, the homeland. Lutan Fire believes that some of Buju Banton's real fans will be unable to attend because of the cost of the tickets. The Jamaican fans who cried for Buju and stick out all these years, many of them can't afford it. I am sure it's not Buju Banton doing this, isolating himself from the real fans who are happy to see him and who wants to talk to him. The fans are asking me why it costs so much. They may see me as a Rastafarian and wonder if this is a Rasta thing to do, but I am here looking like everyone else. Who do the maths here? Lutan Fire asks. Ticket prices range from $32 for early bird. Bleachers to US $140 for VIP. The poor and grassroots people them say them can't jump National Stadium wall and them can't afford it, he said while laughing. Arguably Jamaica's most famous musician, not named Marley, Buju Banton's Long Walk to Freedom tour is already booked out and oversubscribed. Between March the 30th and June the 29th, the artist has 7 dates across the Caribbean, exactly 2 weeks after his first post-prison performance at the National Stadium in Jamaica. Banton will head to Nassau, Bahamas, after which the red carpet will be rolled out on April the 21st for his highly anticipated Trinidad engagement at the Queen's Park Savannah. Lutan Fire said he was surprised that Wayne Wonder, one of Buju Banton's closest friend, was not on the show. I don't understand how they are calling this show Buju and Friends, and I see Chronix and Sasko on it. Those are not Buju Banton friends. They were not in the trenches with him. No, Wayne Wonder was not on the show. Me only see Deli, Ghost and Loss as his friends. I don't see no Bounty Killer, no Beenie Man. The people are asked, what about the other icons who grew up with Buju in the business? And me no see people who roll with him. Bubba, them man they used to be his right hand. How them not in it? Why no Rasta artist not on the lineup? Only Chronix, Lutan Fire asked. He said that Buju Banton's silence and self-imposed exile from the people has been equally deafening and disappointing. Apart from a few Instagram posts, he has not gone to the people and said, "Oh, I love you, and this is what happened," and reason with the true fans and say, "I am here and this is great to see you." He should have gone to the people and reason with them by now, Lutan Fire said. However, he does not believe that Buju Banton owes the public any apology. Apologize to who? Buju has only his immediate family to say sorry to, and that is only if they demand it. 10 years is enough apology. The public is not Buju's son, big or little brother. He did not destroy anyone's lives by doing his personal thing. Jamaican people just talk too much of the right thing, but in the wrong way. It's not for us to forgive him because he did nothing wrong to us, Lutan Fire said. Alright, viewers and subscribers, I know say big man thing, viewers and subscribers, but I agree with Lutan Fire in certain things where I say, I feel like this concert in Jamaica should be free. But that's just my personal opinion. There is a Caribbean and there is a place a Buju go, them for pay. But you see me, and whole heap of people now can afford that. But I understand what Lutan Fire say, and also basically I talk about the politician we did that talk the other day. I remember what his name, Zine, where I say Buju must come and apologize to the people them and so forth. He must say Buju no owe the people them no apology, which is right. You see me, because I remember Buju make him own a mistake and him serve the time. You see me, so some of the people them fi ease off a Buju and kinda, you know, start bash him so bad. Him do the crime and him serve the time, and now him come home and I relax with him family and I prepare for do him tour. But I don't really understand why so much pressure reach Buju Banton. But guess what? In a life, you have to feel the pressure, you see me, especially when time you try to do the right thing. But when you think about this, you feel like Buju concert should be free, or when you feel like say, if the man want charge, make him charge. What me have to say is, I feel like it should be free, but you don't know say a Buju a run him thing, or him have him team who a control him thing and I tell him how to do it or whatever. You see me? We can only just speculate. We don't really know the details, or we not depend the inside to know why them charge that amount of money or whatever. You see me? But viewers and subscribers just gonna take on this whole situation with Buju Banton and Lutan Fire. A bona fire say yo, him shouldn't charge the Jamaican people them. And Bob Marley wouldn't charge the people. And you know, say Bob Marley is a different type of brother. You know. Bob Marley is a very humble person. You know. Me say Baba do interview, you know, and man I say you're famous, and Baba say no, I am not famous. You see me? To you I might be famous, but not to myself. Honestly, as much as me rate Buju Banton, we can't compare Buju to Bob Marley. You see me? There's a far comparison there. So anyway, viewers and subscribers, have a blessed day. One love.